Nearly 36 million Americans suffer from tinnitus or head noises. It may be an intermittent sound or an ongoing, continuous sound in one or both ears. Its pitch can go from a low roar to a high squeal or whine, and it can be quite annoying. Dr. Fleming, our medical expert and board-certified geriatrician, is here to give us more information. Welcome back, Dr. Fleming.
Glad to be here, Serena.
Now, tell me, if a person is suffering from tinnitus, what are they experiencing?
Interesting you should say tinnitus. I say tinnitus.
Okay.
Either is correct.
Oh, okay.
As you said, head noise. This is a condition, not a disease, but a symptom, where a person is aware of a sound in the head, one side or the other, or both sides, that other people can't hear. So it's intrinsic to your own ear mechanism or the neural connections to the brain from the ears.
So can it be a combination of sounds?
It can be a ringing, a humming, crickets chirping, all kinds of different noises, and it can vary. And as you said, it can be one side or the other or both.
And is it ongoing all the time?
Not necessarily. Of course, you're aware of it mostly when the environment is very quiet. With normal ambient noise, most people aren't aware that they have it, and it's generally a very benign situation and doesn't require a lot of investigation unless it's really severe or of recent onset. And there's one other exception, and that is a pulsating, where you hear your heartbeat in your ear. Shh, shh. That is a little different form of tinnitus that may need to have investigation for a vascular problem.
Does it begin at a certain age?
Any age can have tinnitus.
Do you know a cause for it?
There are many causes. It can be impacted earwax, a loose hair against the eardrum, side effect of a medication. Matter of fact, years ago, we treated rheumatoid arthritis with high-dose aspirin, and we used to say, increase the dose until your ears ring, because aspirin can cause tinnitus as well as some other medications.
Well, now, can tinnitus or tinnitus be an indication of another problem in the body?
The most common one is gradual hearing loss with aging. So they can be part and parcel to that process. The other thing that I should mention is loud noise exposure is a risk factor and should be avoided if you have any hearing or tinnitus problem.
Okay, you mentioned something about hearing loss. Does that mean someone who is experiencing this cannot wear hearing aids?
No, to the contrary, a hearing aid might even be helpful because it overrides the abnormal sound. So you can wear hearing aids. In fact, in severe cases, there are devices that override the sound with so-called white noise, music or ocean waves or pleasant sounds.
Now, is there anything that I can do I fortunately don't have it at this point. Is there anything that I might do that can either forestall it or keep me from getting
avoid loud noise exposure if you can, you know, rock music. Are you a rock music?
No, I'm not a rock music person.
Industrial noise, gun fire, those kinds of things. Good ear health is just common sense, and avoid incriminating medications. There aren't many, but there are a few.
Okay, now you mentioned medications. Is there a medication for this?
Not really. It's more of addressing the cause and avoiding things that make it worse. If
you would have to sum this up to give advice to someone about it, what would you say?
If it's infrequent and not disabling or just a minor nuisance, ignore it. But if it's a recent onset and severe, certainly get it checked out.
Very good. Thank you so much, Dr. Fleming.
My pleasure.
Well, I certainly do appreciate Dr. Fleming stopping in with some excellent information and tips on tinnitus or tinnitus.